That would help. Venomous windscreen viper. Let's turn that round. Feedback, keyboard and mouse are recommended for playing this game because they run the control. Also, I always tend to start there anyway. And that will be my thumbnail in a moment. Hot cocoa. Is that good enough for you? No? Nothing to do? How's that? That's fucking trying to shrink to thumbnail, but still being too big. Now some of these missions are very good and long. Hot cocoa one is it says the Scotty one, but the snowman and wind up Fantabulous wonderment. Don't need you anymore. Don't want to be. Don't want to be here anymore. Just want to leave. Don't want to be in here. Call them anymore. I'm 34 now. Pain. Oh, I wanted the brakes. That's the one key. Windy Batty. Yes, we got one down. Before starting this, I watched Doctor do his video about the second and third dusted shorts. Actually, I sort of skimmed through the videos because it's kind of make sure the mic's by my face. Make sure the microphone's near my face. Fuck you, John. I really like you now. There's not like you can't just hold in the thing and do the zooms that way. Unlock. Alonso. There's one word in there. Bastard song again. Thomas is the big no. Non-focus. Now I don't actually need to go this way as far as I know. Busted. Stupid thing. Just need to keep it there. Apologies for that ear rape, Jesus. Maybe I should increase the sensitivity on my mic again. Or just, you know, speak clearer. Oh, what a wonderful view! Yeah, that would blooming help. Turn the bloody music down so I can be heard. What was that bloody max volume for whatever reason? Right, well that solves that problem of not being able to hear myself loud enough. Because I'm watching the stream myself. Someone's got to be watching the stream. Speaking of, I just got a notification that someone else is watching the stream. So if you're watching, comment in chat. Oh, it actually shows up on the stream. I thought that was only just for my sake that that shows up. When, yeah, it actually showed up the thing on the stream. It's like, ooh, 2 people are watching. So yeah, if you're watching, comment in chat. If you can. Just somehow communicate that you're watching. I want to know who's watching. Though I'm just not here on my lonesome going a bit mad. Like I did the last Sodor Sim stream. It's technically called Nowhere Railways. Yeah, well that's just to avoid getting the copyright lawyers on you. I think they call it Nowhere Railways because they could have the NWR acronym for Northwestern Railway. No new places were added. It's just missions because it's snowy. Is that camera sensitivity? Yeah, let's turn that up. Much better. Much better. I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm. Much better. Look at that pile of snow. And apparently canonical. Yeah, that little chute in front of his face can flip between sides. Though, by the looks of it, it'll clip his fucking nose. I think we can get rid of that. Something down on just his speed. Break speed. Fast. Face, lamp toggle, iPad, speed controller, whistle horn. Virtual cursor on. just that. HUD off. Location teleport. Mute music. Avatar customization. And then the bracket. Now, I could have just spawned at Knapford because that's where the missions are, which that's what I wanted. Yep. That. Keep driving your quad. Yeah, because this is what I wanted to check. Ooh. Hot cocoa. Snowman mission's done. So it's just hot cocoa. Granted, also, what are little top hats? What are little toys made of? Okay, so there are 2 new missions. I could still do the other 2 festive missions to get the money. That's another reason why I'm That's another reason why I am doing a thing. Go faster, you bellend. Is it just pressing down on the D-pad that changes the speed? Fast. D-pad, menu navigation, helpful. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole reason I'm driving from Alsborough West to Knapford, where the missions are, because that way I can earn a bit more money. Granted, as you can see there in the top corner, there you go, you can see it better now. I do have quite a bit of cash. It's Scottish, lads. Grant, I'm more reacting to the version that's playing in my ear from the stream rather than the TV, because I've got the TV turned down. So I'll turn the TV up a bit so I can actually hear it. Again, I'm singing along to the one on the stream, so on the actual stream itself it's going to be out of sync. Or, turns out, the song's going to be finished by the time I'm singing it. Isn't that canonically meant to be a hill here? I wonder if Gordon's snow machine's in this game. Ah, that's the way from Tidmouth itself. The actual Tidmouth is over there. God, it's just gonna be all Christmas music, isn't it? Just the same, like, 4 tracks compared to the, like, 30? Nah, it's gotta be more than 30 by default, but it's 'cause it's Christmas! I just like Christmas, it's the same fucking songs all the time. That Tidmouth, aka the down the mine station. Come on, Discord, hurry up. You're soft. Oh, look, it's Timoth. Or Timoth. Or Town Hall. Or whatever the beans it is. Blom, 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 blom. Blom, blom, blom. And I'm starting to think the two missions I still need to do not take place from Knapford. Wind up. What are little toys made of? Does start from Knapford. Who's this bellend? Who left some coaches there? Wanker. Collect Scruffy from the toy factory. Oh, it's because it delivers back to Knapford eventually, yeah. Oh, no, I'm thinking, well, sort of thinking, of the original version. Because I'm using the Studio Rink videos as reference, and in the version of this mission... Wait, no. I'm thinking of the, yeah, the Wind-Up Merchant. Yeah, the Wind-Up Merchant, that's the mission that was already done. That's the one where you just do Scruffy. It's the, new mission, What Are Little Toys Made Of? That's where you do 3 trucks. No, it can't be. Because that mission's new. What Are Little Toys Made Of? That's a new mission, so... But yeah, because that's the new mission, whereas Wind-Up Merchant is one I did last year. Nope, not that. So that's the colour coded. Yes, collect the snowman. There's hot cocoa. Wind-Up Merchant, which I've done. Not what I wanted to do. What are little toys made of? Yeah. Damn, Dustin's big. We're going to go to the garden. The camera's going a bit scuffed. Actually, put the brakes on. Right, Fatty. Where are you? That's the snowman, which I don't need to do. And where's that one locked? I need you to complete What a Little Toy's Made of. Okay. Wind-Up Merchant. This mission I need to do because I haven't done it yet. Collect 2 wagons from Henry's Forest. Soft pieces. There we are. Where's my one so quiet? You can't just go directly from this one to the next track. You have to go onto the freaking platform 1 track. You have to go onto this track, so you can then switch sides to go over here, so you can actually not go onto freaking Thomas's line. It's not Thomas's line, that's the Knapford Yards. Collect 2 wagons from Henry Forest. I was originally going to be using Henry for this mission, but I'm already in Dustin, so who cares? Whoa! I think you're honking. No, that's my dad sneezing. Okay. Well, not sneezing, it's blowing his nose. There is a difference! Because of the hot cocoa mission, I want to go make myself some hot cocoa. Also, there is a distinction between hot cocoa and hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is using melted chocolate, hot cocoa is using powder. Because it's cocoa powder and chocolate. They're literally melting the chocolate. Which reminds me of one time from, I bought these, like, little, you know, like little chocolate bears or rabbits or something. It was an Easter thing. Anyway, they had marshmallows in them, and the idea was put them in hot water in your mug, and eventually they'll melt and turn the milk chocolatey. Eventually, well, ultimately, they were kind of shite. That's where the hot cocoa mission starts, right? Don't want to go on to Farquhar branch. I don't need to go there. Diesel, Mavis, Boko. Missions are doing one that merchant, doing all their toys and all. Put 2 wagons in Henry's Forest. But where do you take them? Oh, that's the context for the mission. You collect wood from Henry's Forest, take it to the toy factory. The toy factory makes it into toys, then you deliver those toys to Knapford. Oh, look, it's Henry's Tunnel. Oh, they're both double track now. Oh, look, it's Donald and Dougie's theme again. As I said earlier, they just have a limited number of Christmas songs. So why don't you mix in the other tracks? Or have added in other festive tracks? I'm pretty sure there are other Christmas episode specific music. Alright, console slide down and bump up the graphics. Yeah, TV's quiet, so I'm more hearing the stream on my headphones than I am the TV. Hello, Gordon, you fat wanker. If I start hearing feedback on the stream, I'll turn it down. Eat that snow. Eat the food, don't die. Eat that food, you won't die. Eat food, don't die. Eat that food, you won't die. And this is roughly where the stream ended last time when I was driving back through that tunnel. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe it registered me as being idle when I wasn't? Because it's a 20-minute timer and I'm pretty sure I was moving around before the 20-minute elapsed. It just, I guess the game crashed. Imagine when I was playing Kaiju Universe earlier on PC, the game just randomly crashed when I was testing out the new Festive reskin Kaiju, which is like this big turtle-like thing. It's like a sauropod turtle with a giant Christmas tree on its back. It's funky. I do miss the old Kaiju Universe with all the like Godzilla and mates and that. But because Toho were like, ugh, fan game, ugh, making profits off of our property, ugh. So put the hammer down. It wouldn't be a problem if I was Magic Man, because it's like, okay, here's a fan game and they are earning money off your property. Bam! You magically gain the profits. So both of you can benefit. Hey, Trax, can you have the decency to fucking load? I'm not hearing Gordon. There's Gordon there and a Gordon there. And a Gordon up your ass. But the home signal was down, sir. I bet that person thought they were clever. Hello. I bet they thought they were clever. It's like, oh, I'll bypass this Dustin because I can't go through him. You can. He just fares through people. That's a toy factory. But that'll luckily put me at the toy factory so I can do a thing. Really, any storage is past Wellsworth? Does Wellsworth look like this in CG? No, it barely appears. It's like Ellsbridge. Ellsbridge was like a pretty prominent station for the first 4 seasons and never appears again. Season 4 is the last time you see it. It's pretty much like the main meet-up station aside from Knapford. What's the thing? The engines don't really gather at Maron because that was the furthest station away from Knapford at the time. Tidmouth wasn't introduced until season 2. Crosby wasn't until season 2 either. Oh, look, it's like Gordon's Hill. And as mentioned last stream, bit of an inconsistency because you have Gordon's Hill here, but then you go into Maron, but the sidings are pointing the wrong way. The Maron here should be the other way round. It should be flipped. Because it was going down Gordon's Hill that made Thomas go, oh no, I can't stop! And then crash into the siding, which were on the left side of the track. I mean, they are on the left side of the track, but when you're coming from the other direction, really they should be aware of this. It's like, oh, you should probably flip Maron around. But I think it's because of, like, in actual episodes, like, oh, Gordon goes over the hill and then passes through Maron in the direction as depicted in this game. Which is stupid. Because even the show people can't get it right. Because, yeah, they just... When Hit took over, they just stopped paying attention to continuity. Which is stupid. Well, okay, they paid attention to their own continuity. But yeah, those are the sidings Thomas crashes into, one of them. But Gordon's Hill is over there when Thomas was coming from this direction. That, no, is it that points? No, it's not those points, it's those points. Because those basically act as trap points, putting you into the sidings when you're coming from this direction, rather than putting you just back on the track. What I could do with some cocoa. Maybe I'll make myself some cocoa before doing the hot cocoa mission. Should only take me 5 minutes. Shunt 3 wagons at the chocolate factory. Chocolate factory down the Abbey branch, I think. You have to back into it because if you're going to face first, you can. Thankfully, you can just go down the line and use the loop. What is it? What did they jump cut? Oh no. Oh, what was that station? Is that Kelsthorpe? I'll watch the Studio Event video again. Yeah, because they go to this. Yeah, I think this is. Oh, Kildane. Kildane's the basically big Y junction station because it goes down there, but then switches back onto the main line and goes from there. Right. Oh. Speaking of Kildane, it's right here after Henry's Forest. Hello, I'm Henry. This is my forest. Wait, I'm not Henry. I'm Dustin. What does Dustin sound like? Oh, look, it's the Scottish engine music again. Two wagons. Called flatbed? Does it matter? Does it matter? Thankfully it's stopped appearing. You need to take the Experian credit score. Fuck off! Get shat on. Thankfully, in a recent-ish update, they added this feature where you can just spawn another of the. It's a bloody Scottish. We just had this tune. Okay. Load the logs onto your wagons. One way. That red bit on top of his cab just looks like a button. And push it. See how the lag stops and now I get out. Why can't you do it from inside the bleeding engine? Be like, why can't you just be like, oh hey, load up? No, it has to be freaking difficult. Alright, now nick off to the toy factory. Which the toy factory is near Kelsthorpe Road, I believe. Now you go through that difficult. Is that the difficult bit? Basically, when you go under one of those big, like, over arch signal boxes. Sure. Fast. So go fast. Even then, fast isn't even that fast. I want fast. I want fast. You should be able to have chase speed on this, you know, when they're chasing after each other, or having a runaway speed. Because that way you can actually get stuff done instead of driving so damn slowly. I want speed. I want fast. So Henry's Forest is actually the Kildane Forest. Okay. Oh god. Bloody snowman. But yeah, I think Chocolate Factory is that way. Need to change onto the right soon. The toy factory's off to the right. There's these points here. That's the thing, a lot of this map is it's just very barren. Is it because I'm pulling these that I'm going so slow? Because I feel slower. Yeah, it's basically only let me select medium and fast, slow, because I'm already on fast. It is Ramadan, it's never time to not fast. Stupid me. Snow. Again, it'd be nice if we go faster, because I can get stuff done quicker. Because every engine in this is so damn slow. I want speed, fast, quick, go, go. Go! They can't actually see the text box I'm doing. Oh, they can. Okay. I wish the engines had a chase/runaway speed so we can get to places at speeds that aren't glacial. Have I derailed? That makes sense. Dustin's rotary blade only spins when you're going forward. Maybe you should think a bit janky, but stop trying to bit of a bend. Again, this is the fastest I can go. Why can't I go faster? What was that place? Where did we go? You went to Cobra La, Thundercracker. Not a fun place. I wish I had been able to pre-order that Skywarp Insecticon set, but oh well, it's on order stock. I wish I'd been able to pre-order the Sandrock as well, but no. Also on order stock. Those are the points I would like to use to get over here, I think. God, where's this fucking place? Takes so bloody long to get anywhere. You can hide the chat. It's a winter wonderland. We're all scalping Terrence's boiler. Doesn't even have a boiler, so we gave him one so we could scalp it. Maybe I would have been able to go faster if I'd chosen a different engine. But I wanted to use Dustin for my own amusement because it's a limited engine. Bloody change the bloody points. Change. Change now. How many blooming shillings have we got? Also, why are they rated in shillings? Just say money. So dollars. Just say, yeah, just instead of shillings, just say money. Money. I like money. Don't we all, Mr. Krabs? Not to the same obsessive capacity as you, but we do all like money. Because we need money to buy stuff. Problem is, being able to buy stuff is getting more difficult because everything's getting so rollicking expensive. I'm pretty sure pop vinyls did not used to cost 15 bloody quid. 15 quid for a pop vinyl. That's bullshit. I'm pretty sure they used to be like a tenner. And as of late, the only pop vinyls I've been getting are Pokemon ones because, well, the Pokemon. I got Gengar recently. Did I get someone else? Oh, Cerulege. He's right bloody beside him. He blends in because he's purple. Yeah, well done. Now the soy factory can get to work on ravaging your bomb hole. Right, I'm pretty sure the next mission you have to start from here. Or not. I have to go all... No, you do have to go all the way back to Fat Hat. But I don't need to do that mission. I've already done that mission last year. I just need to go and do hot cocoa. Well, because of that, I don't need Dustin anymore. Plus, he's a slow wanker. It's weird how, like I get smooth frame rates sometimes, but then it just chugs. This never happened in Shoggington. I saw yellow. It's a winter wonderland. It's a hot cocoa. Not to leave snowman behind. Or you should just go to all the stations, you might find a snowman. The wind-up merchant, which I've done. What are little toys made of? They're made of wood, apparently. Is the dairy a teleportable spot? Isn't the dairy? And there's an engine spawn over there at Ellsbridge. It's not. R3. Boss wanker. Horse Coco. Diesel. Mavis. Boko. Who should I use to deliver the hot cocoa? Well, why not? Is that him? Yes. Clockwork Percy! Thankfully you don't get stuck in the snow, you just go... That was a noise I just made with my face. But how many songs are they doing? It's A Winter Wonderland, Donald and Douglas, the Season 1 Christmas theme, and I think that's it. Why does this thing look like a bloody Mega Bloks or Duplo Percy? What is that chassis? Also, it annoys me he doesn't have the wind-up key in him. I'll go brown for cocoa. Where's he gone on a wonk? Is he just like that when you hook up stuff? Just to say there's a basic couple. Okay, so no, can't use Clockwork Percy because he makes the trucks go scuffed. Wanker, give truck. And I just click through the trucks. Good joy. I'm not going to use them. Probably Percy because oh, I got covered in chocolate that one time and now I'm always going to the chocolate place. That's not a Percy voice. Oh, I got covered in chocolate one time, and now I am the designated chocolate engine. I'm going to be Ghost Percy because then I look like I'm covered in snow. I'm covered in lime. What the hell lime is? It's not fruit. I know the lime fruit. This is not it. There's Donald and Dougie. Alright, truck wankers. I mean, that's not very nice. You're not wankers. You know, because it's just going to be the same goddamn song repeating ad infinitum. It's just going to get on my tits. Right. Now I have to go all the way to the chocolate factory near Kildare. Ow! Rammed in by Henry. Alright, let's see. Can I pin down? Need fine. Wait. Pin down. Alright, trigger. Use GTA. Will that do? And I won't. Because the trigger's spring is too strong. It just pushes itself back. Because what I want to do is I want to have the trigger held down. Have the trigger held down so I can actually go off and make myself some cocoa. Yeah, make myself some cocoa while the fucking train's driving. What's the band around this one? It's Thomas's Winter Wonderland. He is full of smeg and your mum. Because I don't want to be old and controller while I'm making a cup of tea. Right, let's have tests of range because I'm currently stood up and moving away from TV. My bar living room door is still moving. I'm now in the kitchen. Shaking kettle, put on kettle. No, I want a lot of chocolate or cocoa. So I'm going to use my big mug. But some wanker didn't put down a fresh tissue. Gonna have to put the controller down and make him stop for a second while I tear off some more kitchen roll. Because bloody Conrad always uses it to wipe the surface. Once that's not what it's for. It's so you don't make mess when you make a cup of tea. He don't get that because he's slow. Right. Gonna have to stop engine again so I can sort out tea. It's not tea, it's hot cocoa. Big mug, 5 sugars. I tried it with 6, twice my normal mug 3, but that's too much. Too sweet. That's why I have it as 5. But only a big mug. My normal mug I have 3. And that's perfect. Not too sweet, not too bland. I wonder if you can hear it to kettle. Chances are you can. Right. I'm moving away from the kettle because I got my hands free. Also, use up last up to milk, which goes off today. Is it even stop moving? Peep, peep. Peep, peep. Peep, peep. Wait, pretty sure I got the no, I got the headphones unplugged, so I'm hearing it from stream. Where the piss am I? I'm at Whalesworth. Pip pip, Henry. What is no? What is speed? Fast. Why am I going slow? Go fast, not slow. Again, where's that chase speed so we can go fast and not sluggish and slow? I want to actually get places quick. That's why this game takes so long. But because I can control it remotely while I'm making a cup of tea, I can still provide content, though nobody watches my stream, so what's the bloody point? Hello, Gordon's Hill. Yeah. I think it's Warburton's loaf. Festive 23rd of December. That's tomorrow! Dad's not touched it at all! Because he only eats it when the nat's here. Wah! Also, because it's in the shitty paper bags, a bit of it ripped open. Well, not ripped, but peeled open. So it's gonna go stale. Because Warburton's bread is crap. Should have just bought him a normal Tesco toasty thickness bread. There is no dinner because it's probably has to be Warburton's. Boss wanker! I was about to say, what's that from? I know it from Henry and the fucking Rain, but it's actually from In-Betweeners. A show I had on DVD and tried to watch, couldn't get through the first episode because cringe. Because I was like, laugh at this guy, he's got a boner! Funny! It's funny to make people miserable by making them really awkward and embarrassed. Fucking hate that. I never really watched that because it's just, oh hey, you know, being a teenager is really fucking awkward, isn't it? Let's remind you how fucking awkward it is to be a teenager. Because it's just cringe. I don't like cringe. Makes me cringe. Right. Find that location I need to be. So that you I've got this way over to Abbey or wherever. I hope this branch line. I hope this branch line has a loop. Also, I'm pretty sure this post Kildane only appeared once in the CG era. Look at his smug ass face. Oh, gremlin bastard. What faces has he got? Of course, they go all the way around right fucking there. Angry, asleep, cheeky, confused, embarrassed, furious, happy, neutral, sad, surprised, tired, working hard. Neutral. Okay, it's lifting right on the D-pad that alters speed. Huh, up and down, get rid of that. Okay. Okay. There's many fasts. Again, I wish I could zoom out manually. Like, do bloody knobby boy. You hold down a button and then you go, you tilt the controller. So there's the chocolate factory. But hopefully down here will be a place I can loop round. Probably would have been more efficient. It could be at Kildane and back into down this line. Benefit of hindsight, I suppose. Yep, cocoa, still a bit too hot. Accidentally tapped the brake. Because I swapped hands to deal with the thing. Where to for This is sidings. I don't want to be in sidings. So I'm wrong roading. What the piss? Pretty sure that was set correctly. No, it was not. Right. Points. Why did you go to the bloody... Where is this? Is this Abby? Yes. When did Abby even appear in the show? It's here and in Soda Online. Locos Online. But when? Are they like a hit era only station or something? Well, it could be a case of it was in the Railway Series map, but just never appeared in the model era, at least. Well, the proper model era. Thomas Abbey. There's a man called Thomas Abbey. Abbey, Thomas and Friends. Shumish. There's a Railway Series in Abbey. Is a station in a small town on the Peel Godred branch line, located around 2 miles north of Cronk. The station is a relatively large station consisting of 3 platforms connected by a footbridge. The eastern platform having the station building as well as a through line for goods trains. A statue of the steam team is located in a park near the station. The mayor of Sodor and the storyteller once opened a library here. First appearance was season 9. Molly special, Thomas and the new engine. Toby feels left out. Thomas tries his best and Thomas and statue. Series 11, Thomas the storyteller, Gordon and the engineer. That's it? Only in series 9 and 11? Also some music videos. Music videos. Series 5, It's Great to Be an Engine, map only. Calling engines busy. Series 9, Day and Night. Series 10, There's something, always something new. Station is reused from Maron. You can tell. Have I looked round yet? Right. Is this back on the main line? Where the piss am I? Where am I? Look, this is the furthest I can... Look at the stations. Peel Godred. Again, another station that only appears in the Railway series, and even then, it doesn't appear. Right. The wiki has a page for Abbey in the Railway series. Yeah, Abbey is a station in a small village on the Peel Godred branch located in 2 miles of Cronk. It's unstaffed halt serving the nearby Cronk Abbey School. It only appeared in ancillary material. It never actually appeared. I'm in the scrapyard. There goes the idea of looping around that. So turntable, don't drive into that. Thankfully it stops me. Okay. I was hoping to go down the line to loop round so I can back into the chocolate factory and not go in front first, because that's the whole idea. I wanted to turn around. Peel Godred branch line. Hmm. Peel Border branch line is where Donald or Douglas was unloading Colby in the books. Neat. Mountain engines, danger points, Henry and the Express, overhauled, Thomas and his friends at Gordon's fire service. And of course there's no gallery for it, thanks. Oh, there's a gallery right bloody there. Oh, it's from the double header episode with Toby and James. That's where Gordon helped put out a fire. That's where Henry was a bit sad about something. The Standing Stones, transfer siding in Kirk Matcham. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they haven't added Jack Frost person into this game. Unless they have, and I just haven't noticed. Right, is this the loop? By the looks of it, perhaps. Perhaps, Mr. Oliver. Oh. Right, is this gonna... This is the waste dump. I want to loop round, you wankers. If this just goes back into pointing into the bloody smelters. It is. I want to turn round, you cockwombles. Ay, ay, ay. I have to grab the turntable. Yeah, I can't fit on there with 3 trucks. This is Peel Codred Station. And if I go this way, I'm just going to end up back at the bloody smelters. I want to turn round. At the end of every branch line, there should be a loop. It's just a way to get turned round without having to go on a pissing turntable. Everything's just siding, 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 sidings. The sidings. This bloody snow is not helping me see the pissing points. This is gonna be another siding. It's just gonna go fucking nowhere. It should loop around. That's a siding. Ow. Why is this not a double bridge? Bluebells forever. So that bloody line's pointless. It's just another pissing siding. What would Stepney have sounded like if they had put them in the CGI era? What would a lot of characters sound like in CGI era? Because they didn't bother returning characters to give them new toys. No, they just created new characters to appear like sometimes and serve no purpose aside from, oh look, new toy. Buy this toy that we're actually only going to make like one versions of. So, oh, you're collecting Trackmaster and you want this character. Fuck you, they're only available in wood. How about like, oh, just get like 15 million Thomases with the track sets. This is another siding. Wanker. Where's that Percy gone? He passed by with the trucks for the chocolate, and now he's been gone for ages. Where is he? Cut to Percy. Where's this loop line? Where is it? I'm the most miserable engine alive. Right. Where's this going? Grumble, grumble. What the bloody hell? Right, right. Finally, some bloody progress. Right. Now I use this line to back up. Go here. Preferably be on the middle line because that's where the turntable is set. Set this back. Right, chuff chuff chuff. Shouldn't be this hard to get bloody turned round on a bloody branch line. Right, now I'm turned round, now I can get to the bloody chocolate factory and pick it up in the right bloody direction and be going forward all bloody times instead of going backwards. What a stupid track line. Why is the scrapyard at the end of the electric line? Because that's where the Peel Godred line is, it's the electric line. Well, it's not electric yet because they didn't introduce him to the show. Heck, the Peel Godred engines never actually canonically appeared. The only picture on the wiki of them is just this little doodle picture of just like, or just one with a freaking smiley face. No, I don't want to go back that way. I don't want to go through the sludge lad place. It's the waste dump. It's the sludge lads. Wait. They smell of sludge and poo. You know what? Time to deploy the I know where it is. Right, you fucking. That's not angry. That's grumpy. Angry, asleep, cheeky, confused, embarrassed, furious. Oh! Happy, neutral, sad, surprised, tired, working hard. I'll just stick with angry. Just meh. I am a bit miffed. I am not happy. Yeah, where the piss does that go? Oh, it's a waste dump, isn't it? No. Okay, why are the waste dump and the smelters on a line that's for electric engines? Because that's what the Peel Godred engine line's for. Or is that what it becomes for? But canonically they never appeared, as said. Because seriously, hello?
showrunners, there is a bunch of characters in the books, a bunch of stories in the books that have not been adapted. Try bloody adapting them. Like, I don't know, what about the mountain engines? You keep introducing characters that only appear like a few times, and they only have a few stories to them. Introduce them, bing bang bosh, there you go. Now you've got your toys out. Because the only toys ever made of them were Turtle toys. But if you'd introduce them in the CG era, then they'd have new toys. Then people would buy their new toys. Instead of making just boring engine number 4. Like, all the characters in Bubba are just like, why do you exist? Half of them were just repaints. I mean, I like Shankar, because he's voiced by the guy from Goodness Gracious Me, but it's still dumb. It's still a repaint. I mean, he's repainted Ivan, and Ivan never spoke. Well, he might have said points at one point, but that was it. Yeah, points at one point. Right. Stupid branch. I ain't got no stupid loop. Stupid. Cunt bucket. Ugh. Backwards. And again, why can I not load these from me? Why do I have to get out? Shocky powder. And also, this is like a job spot. Why is it not just automatically selecting, oh hey, jockey powder? And who transports jockey powder in just open trucks? Hurry back to the dairy. Well, I've wasted half the bloody day on commute. At least I'm faster than Dustin was. But once this is done, I won't have to do any... You're wrong wording, you're wrong wording, come on. Obey the rules. What the... I changed those points! Oh, right, yeah, I changed them back by pressing the accelerate button. Because the interact button is also the drive button. Because that's smart. Peep, peep, peep. Motherfucker. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Right. Well, this is Kildane. This will put me back in the right. I should have just turned around at Kildane. Should have just turned around here, back down the line. But no, I had to be fucky and faff around on the line that I thought had a loop, but turns out I had no loop. Because that line is stupid. There's a reason it's not in the bloody books. Right, you. I mean, it is in the books. There's 6 illustrations depicting a line, apparently, but not properly. But yeah, seriously, so much untapped potential in the books. Why don't you adapt what's in the books instead of just creating up crap? Henry's Forest. Don Dumpster. Alright, back to engine. Who cares? This is good cocoa. No, it's the kippers do. Who cares? This is good cocoa. Sorry, you can hear my swallowing noises. Pudding enjoyment noises, that was it. Made with real cream, with lots of raisins and a... Well, you immediately ruin that rice pudding because you got fruit in it. Because that's the easiest way to ruin a dessert. Put fruit in it. Either that or your strong hand. Ugh. It's like whenever I have one that's like Aunt Bessie toad in the holes and they're all like greasy and stuff, it just reminds me of that dipshit's hand. Hey, we use my strong hand. That's not your strong hand, that's your gross hand. Get that fixed. It's your gross gimpy hand. Get that lopped off and get a prosthetic. Please, it's freaking weird. I've got a really big thing for cars, it's freaking weird. I just like to touch them, I just like to be with them. I don't think I got that quite entirely correct, but... The Royal Wedding! Abridged. I can't remember any gags on that. Da 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 da, hey, da 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 da, hey, da 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 da. But nice if it chose the type of whistle depending on how long you held the button. Or just, you know, you hold the button and you just whistle, keeps whistling. Instead of just randomizing between peep, 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 and peep, peep, peep. Peep, peep, party. Rescues on the railways, happy holidays, spooks and surprises, peep peep party. aka the 4 Series 5 VHS tapes. And even then, Peep Peep Party had a couple other festive episodes from other seasons. Namely the season 1 and 3 Christmas episodes. So Thomas and the Christmas Party and Thomas Percy and the Post Train, I think it's called? No. No, because it's the initial post-train episode. What is it called? I've forgotten. Point it's the bloody episode that for some, well, not for some reason, but in the American version of the episode, they tried to crowbar in that it was a Thanksgiving episode because, what was it? Was that Castle? Yeah, Shining Time Station wanted to do a Thanksgiving episode because it's an American show, but there was no corresponding Thomas episode because Thomas is a British show and we don't celebrate Thanksgiving over here. So they just mangled up a Christmas episode into being a Thanksgiving episode, even though it made no sense and there was massive editing errors with audio missing. What? Cockwomble left their trucks at Ellsbridge. Cockwomble. What was this stuff I had to do on here? I think it's just the 2 missions, because the other 2 missions are already done. And the other special thing was Dustin. God, I wish I could zoom out more. Right, you piss off. You piss off. You piss off. Do I want to keep driving around in you? Oh, bolster, why not? Let's get back to Alsford West. Hero? No, stop making out with your boyfriend. I can hear it from here. It sounds like... Thank you, Lord Guru! God, I remember I was watching Team 4 stuff, Dragon's Sea Bridge stuff in some of my older GTA streams, which got those streams copyright flagged. Not in a sort of like, oh, you've got a copyright warning. No, it's just a case of, hey, we detected it. We detected a copyright in your stream, so no money for you. Fair few amount of people driving Henry today. No complaints there. I mean, I like Henry. He's my favourite character. Him or Percy, but I think it's Henry. Because I like Percy because he's adorable. Even if they ruined him by making him a dipshit. And Henry I like because, well, he just generally has a nice design, but also because he's basically me. He's just me. It's like, oh yeah, he's just a genuinely nice engine. Had health problems in his youth. Technically, he's have problems now, but it's just generally nice, but can be a bit grumpy. That Spencer was looking up as though he was bored. At least that Spencer whistled back. Like other engines. Cholera. I assume you have good news, especially since you're late. This had better be good. again, it's so random where it just like the frame rate goes up a bit. Oh look, it's Lower Tidmouth. Because Fat Ass was on that track. Yeah, Fat Ass was on that track. Wanker's on that track, and they're facing that way. There's a nice little boink. Oh, they boink. Also, if we hold it down, let it spring back, they're there, but they don't always spring back into the same place. There, I'm looking at the camera. He just does not look happy, does he? He just looks annoyed. This isn't an angry face. This is just annoyed. Just meh. I'm not happy. Where's my plough? Can't be driving through all this snow. It's making my wheels cold. Ugh. Glad I found out you could actually use the left stick to puppeteer his eyes. Makes it amusing. Just Great. Right. Right. Yeah. It's just fun to do. I'm glad the camera's not constantly trying to reset on me. Go, no, it's like, no, I want to be here. No, you're supposed to be here. How about you fucking know? Can you actually change the lamps? Because you've got that one in the bottom middle there. It'd be creepy if you actually looked at me. Pardon me. No, I'm clicking on his lamp oil. But no. Clicking on his lamps wasn't doing anything. I don't know, maybe different perseverance or different lamp arrangements. Yeah, because that just turns the lamp on or off. Also, yeah, he's sort of still looking up. But because the analog stick is designed to spring back into default position, his eyes just so you can't leave him looking up. I quite like the characters' grumpy faces in the model era, at least, because they're just very distinct faces. Granted, Edward never really... Thanks, Cockwomble. Anyway, Edward didn't really show his angry face that often, because he had that sort of so what the fuck kind of looking face, but never had a proper sort of Well, he had a sort of like, bit of a furrowed brow kind of face, but didn't have a proper grumpy face. Thomas has a grumpy face. He's got that proper grunk. Grunk? Is that the word for it? Like the face was like, you're too fat, you need exercise. That face. Henry's faces, he's just got a sort of like bored looking faces. Gordon has a very distinct grumpy face. Because he's got his like contempt face, but then he's got the angry face. And of course, James has got his face. Because for some reason, I just keep doing the Starscream voice for him. I don't know why. I'm James, the splendid red engine. Look at how fabulous I am. Why do you sound like that? You're supposed to be Scouse, not Screechy. Why do you sound like that? Well, it could be worse. I could be the American dub. Well, James sounds more like this. Why did they make James sound like that? Why did they even have American dub? Because that's stupid. They didn't need a separate dub. It's the same fucking show. You don't need two English dubs. Where the piss am I? That's a shed. Well, that was my own fault for not correcting that earlier. But I think a part of me didn't expect to be coming back here. That's also a siding. Has to be on these points. Because that's what would be nice in these like Thomas games, is if you could have CGI era faces or model era faces. Though I think Soda Online typically goes for model era faces because, you know, that's the proper era, not the CG era faces. Because this game goes for CG era. I mean, quite clearly. I mean, you can see it in Percy's face here. Hello, Thomas, my super best friend. Even though in the books they were not super besties. In fact, Thomas was often taking the piss out of Percy. Supposed to be on that line over there. But yeah, they were often just... I mean, the last time we see them interact... Yeah. The last time you see them in the Railway Series books is in Woolly Bear, where Thomas and Percy are just constantly taking the piss out of each other. I'm glad that Percy did kind of deserve it for the... No, Thomas deserved getting scared the shit out of because he mocked Percy's ghost story. But then Thomas decided, oh, that didn't scare me at all. Also, you're a fat caterpillar with red stripes. And Percy's like, what? 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 And then Percy got covered in hay, and they both got made look ridiculous. But yeah. Right, what variants of Percy are in the game? Classic. There's one with the... Oh, it's the workshop sheet. Hello. There's blue. There's the lime. Don't you dare say it. I will not say it. God. I'll have to crump you. Okay, you got realistic Percy, or is this toy Percy? I think that's realistic Percy. Then we've got hybrid Percy, who just looks weird. And what was this one at the end? Oh, it's the proper Festive Percy with the snowplow. Got Dustin, Chimish, Edward, Henry, Gordon, Shut Up Jams, Percy, Toby, Duck. Really, Donald and Dougie should be in the same slot, considering that all that's different is the nameplate and the only difference is the nameplate and the number. Oliver, Emily, Charlie, Molly, because they're arranged by number. Neo, Andrew the fan character. Rebecca, Robin, Harvey, Rosie, Hero, Stepney, Bill, Ben. I don't like the CGI version of Bill and Ben because they're just dickheads. Because in the books, Bill and Ben only played tricks on people to those who deserved it. They pranked Boko because he nicked their trucks, and they pranked Gordon because he was shitting on branch lines. But in the CGI, they're like, "Oh, I'm Bill and I'm Ben, and we're gonna fuck with people for our own amusement because we're little shitheads." Before then, I actually liked Ben and Ben. Hello, Crackers. Don't you dare call me Crackers or I'll crump you. The fuck is crumping? And a whiff, scruff. It's just, that's my nickname for Duck is Quackers. I will not warn you again. I was saying it in reference. Anyway, Neville, Billy, Arthur. I was going to say Timothy, but that's not Timothy. It's Sonny. I don't know his voice well enough to do an impersonation of him. Hello, I'm Ryan. I'm voiced by Newt Scamander. Stanley. I was going to say, did Stanley even appear in CGI? Yes, he did. He was just sort of there. Fergus, Murdoch, Porter. Who the piss? Oh, it's Castle. Yeah, Tidmouth Castle. Oh, 13. Oh, 13's permanent now. He's not just a Halloween engine. Samson, Spons, Archie, Neil, Angus, Alfred, Robert. Who the fuck is Robert? He is. Oh, he's one of the Wellsworth engines. One of the Wellsworth engines that worked on the Wellsworth line with Edward. Edgar, Abigail. It's a tender engine variant. Yeah, I'm Abigail. I just look like Emily. Bleh. There's a version of a tender. Yeah, because that can happen. You can turn a tank engine into a tender engine, and vice versa. So Thomas's bullshit wasn't bullshit. Albert, this is Cannon, Citro, Ginty and Pug, Filbert. Ah, yeah, they're 16. What the piss are these guys? NCB? What the fuck is NCB? And this is Unicycle Lion.
Well, it's not quite a unicycle line, but it's a unicycle line. Anyway, Wilbur Marklin. Hey, that's cool. You can have him. You can have him be faceless. Can you make that an eye? Wait, let's have a look. Look. You can turn the lamp on. Speed control, whistle, horn. Can't have it be an eye. That's a shame. Anyway, where was I? Roberts, Ginty, Pug, Markham, Bloomer, Diesel, because all the diesels are down the bottom. Sydney, Paxton, Iron Area, Aaron Burt, Daisy. Oh, Boko is in the game. Mavis, Philip, Bear, Salty, Derek, Faulty, Bowler, Stafford, Pump Wagon. Yeah, that's a thing I did in the decent one. That's the thing I did in the previous stream, I think, mentioning how his face is flat. Yeah, his face is flat. He hasn't been updated in a while. Does he even have on faces? No, he does not have on faces. So yeah, he's not been updated in a while. Not the whole expected. Oh, you can push triangle to turn the lights on. Yeah, I mentioned in the previous stream is that all the shows make Diesel sound all nasally and when he's not supposed to sound like that. He's not supposed to be nasally. They didn't pay attention to how he was described in the early season because Diesel was described to speak in an oily voice. Oily, smooth, because he's a kiss ass. Because he's a kiss ass. I sync that up with myself. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, this was a kiss ass. To get himself in the good books with the engines. It's like, yes, I am revolutionary. I am your better. You just need to get out of our way, sit in a siding and wither away while we do your work much more efficiently. It's an oily voice, a smooth voice, because he's a diesel which runs on oil. But no, instead, we're going to all go all nasally for some reason. Who was the one who started it being all nasally? Because I know in the American, like, he's all nasally in the UK dub, but in the American dub, he sounds all like this. That's not accurate at all. I'm Diesel. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, you fucking wanker. But basically, in the American dub, he has a more gruff voice. And again, why is there even an American dub? There doesn't need to be an American dub. The show's already in fucking English. You don't need to recast them just for your being pedantic twats. Is it nepotism? Were they only like now?
we're American, it got to be an American actor, so we know it's the goods, the Americans. So, but you fucking get knotted and just learn English. Yeah, but you don't speak the proper English. Yes, we fucking do. We live in a country called fucking England. We created the language, you twat. England made the language. You Americans are just the children of the British colonists. Granted, you've mixed in with the locals a bit here and there, depending on the location. But basically, yeah, America, as like a people, are the children of the British, as are a lot of places in the world. Case in point, Australia. But that's probably why Australians sound a bit British, or it's like some Australian people. They sound like, what accent is that? What nationality are they? Like a Shadowversity. He sounds a bit British at times, but no, he's Australian. As is Jazza, his brother. Oh, depressed sounding horn. You're a good mule, Molly. Get out, the mule is here. You're a good mule, Molly. I play as a driller most of the time. I think Deb was off in the scout with the flashlights because that way we could actually fucking see. Deep Rock should employ better lighting systems, ones that aren't just fucking glow sticks. How about some permanent lighting? The thing I could do is I could replay Starlink. Why? The game was kind of mid. Yeah, but I didn't finish it. I was too busy just grinding gubbins. I have been streaming for over 2 hours. I could stop, especially since in like an hour when Corona's back, I have to be streaming again to play freaking GTA. I want to do the missions and deliver the drugs and your mum. Who is it again? Chop, chop, chop. It is nice how the snow doesn't stop you. You don't have to use a character with a plough. Has anyone noticed that Boko's horn sounds like a donkey? Is it? Yeah, it goes and then the Boko comes along and sounds as long as like, bloody hell, I think you're right. It does sound like a donkey, but don't say it to his face, because that's rude. That's not the Great Western Way. Crackers, if you say Great Western Way again, I'll fucking crump you. I'll crump you if you call me Crackers again. Oh look, it's that place from Put Upon Percy. Is it Put Upon Percy or... No, it's not Put Upon Percy, it's A Surprise for Percy. Although it's a pretty pathetic incline if this was the incline. Look at that, that's barely a hill. How'd Percy struggle with trucks up this hill?
No, because of the colon plant. The episode was way steeper. Like that, I think that place was. I've crashed into a siding. I think that place was just called the Miners' Halt because it was never given a proper name. It's just this random bumfuck station in bumfuck nowhere. Bumfuck. No. I'm gonna crump you. Is it okay? Is it okay? Ah, bloody no! I just want to punch it in the face. I want to punch it in its face in the face. How could its face have a face? The face is the face. It's got an even little smaller face on the forehead. I'm gonna punch it. As an out of movie reference. Ah, crash. Ah, fuck. Oh, it's this bit. This is. Yeah, this is where, like, well, it's just stop. Just like this. And then. Oh, you can't crash from. But yeah, Thomas was a twat. But I managed to stop just in time before crashing, just like this. And then he crashes through the buffers and ends up down there. You can't even go down there, there's an invisible wall. So that's what this place is. Problem is, you can't get from down up here to down there. You should. There's an invisible wall here too. Wanker. Anyway, you've got this upper Knapford Yard, but you can't get from upper Knapford Yard down to Knapford Yard without having to go all the way back to bloody Tidmouth and then come all the way back. Hello, James. But yeah, there should be a quicker way to access between upper and lower. I'm a jump in your face! Boom. What the piss? That's not meant to be there. I feel like on top of a shed. There's no shed there. Someone done goof. Someone should be on top of that. You done goofed. Ah, take your dumbass canteen, goofy. I am not a monster. And my dad's not gonna die. No, that's when the TV blew up. But it's the before. This Coke tastes like a Pepsi.
You turned a Coke into a Pepsi. It was my first try. At least I did something to it. I turned it into, granted, something that's basically the same thing. The only difference is flavour. But at least I changed it. You know, baby steps. You start off small and work your way into the bigger stuff. Bertie's bus stop. So I start off now by changing a Coke into a Pepsi and just like similar fluid into similar fluid. But eventually I'll be able to do weird shit like make a demon grow tits on my head. Because reasons. On the TV, I didn't hear the person teleport, but I just heard it on the stream. Posters. No, that's from Heroes Rails, the intro sequence. I know that much. We need more of these kind of posters. Oh, look, there's that engine. Trust. Yes, trust the diesel. The notice board. Dustin, missions, festive variants, north of the island, now on console, missions, post haste, Stafford. No, Spencer, no, no, Spencer. Missions, Samson and dilemmas. 6 new missions. That's when yeah, faulty. Bowled out. What was that cunt? Missions. Express coming through. Bluebells. Step news added. Shop tea is up. Here's a bunch of Disneys. Disneys? Diesels. Doing it backwards and salty. Missions. Welcome to Sodor. Welcome to Sodor, Molly. The Kirk Ronan update with original the character. Down by the docks. Murdoch. Andrew, the original character. Do it right, you twat. Big Western update. That's as far back as it goes. Welcome, Stanley. Hello, Stanley. Because that's okay, not exactly what Pierce Brosnan's narration was like. Hello. No, I cannot do a proper impression of it. I can only do a weird version of Brian Cox. MC Bun. That's the thing. Oh, it. That's the thing. Yeah, that's what this game had. It's little underpasses, much safer. But you got a little toy shop with your little chummish. That's the mini. That's the mini version. Little chummish. Hey, battleship. Hey. Let's stick together. Old posters. Wooden Thomas there. Toys for Tots. Hello. Diesel, Emily. Trumpets. No Percy anywhere. Should we go inside? 1, 5, 3, 7. No. If that 5 and 3 was swapped round, it'd be the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7. Should get back under the shoulder of the Netflix
station. Yeah. Ah, here it is. Here's the underpass. Much better than going to the front of the tracks and then going it that way. That gets you here, which also gets you here. Much safer. Get off. Much safer than coming down here and there's a walk thingy thing. So yeah, that goes over the fucking tracks. It's not safe. When are you gonna run out of bones and fall apart? Okay, odd. It's sort of locked to the thing. I guess it's because I'm on the chair. Hello! Customization, because you can customize your character, but I do not want to. I'm fine with my lady looking like this. What? Oh, it's just constant. Oh, if you do this thing, and there's this thing. Oh. Hegan Bobby. Hi, Cousin Foxby, I'm watching your stream. Huh. Didn't even notice that. Is he even still here? Hegge Bobby. Hegge Bobby. Hegge Bobby. Hegebabi. That's the wrong tab. Hegge Bobby. Hegge Bobby. Oh, you sent me a friend request. I have accepted it, Hegababi, if you're even still watching. Only just saw it. Oh. Message in chat. Thanks for watching my stream. Smiley face. Message. Heggy ugly pet. What? Piss? Oh, there he is. Heggy. Hello, Heggy. You're Santa. Oh, hello. Jump if you can hear me. In fact, jump twice just to make sure. Your connection, Hegge has joined the experience. Hegge. Am I pronouncing that right? Hegge. Jump twice if I'm saying it correctly. Hegge. Well, it's nice to meet you, Hegge. I'm basically... Oh, I was wondering what was it, the scroll bar on the screen, because the freaking chat's still there. Anyway, I have done the 2 missions that I haven't done, so I was about to end the stream. Hey, Bobby, in chat, say something as a sign off for the stream. I have all the Christmas variants. I have everything in the game. That's the wrong menu. I mean, if I look in the shop, variants, got them all. Game passes, got them all. I have everything. Muffins. It's nice that you can actually see the text box on the stream. Muffins are good. If you derail, make sure to delete the train before you teleport away. You know how long I've been streaming for? 2 hours and 22 minutes-ish. I think that's plenty time. Bye-bye, everyone who wasn't watching, because nobody watches my streams. Aside from you, Hegababba, you are watching. Yay! Whoopee!